BTS tour skips Chinese cities amid lingering Hallyu restrictions. The global music industry is closely observing the latest developments regarding international performance schedules as foreign media outlets begin to analyze the future of cultural exchanges in East Asia. Recent reports suggest that it may take a significant amount of time before the easing of the unofficial Hallyu restriction order becomes a reality. This observation comes following the official announcement of the global tour schedule for the group BTS, which notably excludes mainland Chinese cities from its list of venues. According to a report published on the 1st by the Singapore-based Chinese daily, Lianhe Zaobao, South Korean groups continue to face visible challenges when attempting to perform on the mainland Chinese stage. The publication noted that despite the high anticipation from local fans, it appears that the restrictions surrounding Korean cultural content remain largely in place. The media outlet highlighted that while BTS has a massive following of over 5.63 million users on their official Weibo account, their upcoming large-scale tour of approximately 30 cities worldwide does not include any stops in mainland China. The only confirmed performances within the region are 3 shows scheduled for March of next year, which will take place in Hong Kong. Industry analysts observe that while China has never officially acknowledged the existence of a ban on the Korean wave, the landscape changed significantly following the deployment of the THAAD defense system in 2016. Since that period, Korean entertainers and cultural products have faced effective limitations regarding their entry into the mainland market. Consequently, K-pop artists have generally been restricted to holding performances in Hong Kong and Macau, while mainland stadiums remain inaccessible for such events. Media outlets noted that there was a spark of hope for a policy shift following South Korean President Lee Jae-myung's visit to China in early January. While the visit was seen as a step toward improving bilateral relations, Chinese industry insiders remain cautiously optimistic. Experts cited in recent reports suggest that although China may gradually ease these restrictions, the process is expected to move at a very slow pace. Providing further context, Wu Changchang, an associate professor at East China Normal University, explained that while high-level diplomatic visits often spark speculation about changes in foreign policy, it is difficult to confirm if an immediate easing of regulations will follow. According to his analysis, the political stance of Hallyu stars could serve as a fundamental criterion for future performance approvals. He indicated that if performances are eventually permitted, the individual views of the artists regarding sensitive regional topics would likely be a significant consideration for authorities. Adding another layer to the discussion, Sarah Keith, a media scholar at Macquarie University, observed that cultural exchanges between the two nations have historically been a one-way flow. She described this as a cultural deficit, where a vast number of Chinese consumers enjoy Korean media, while the acceptance of Chinese cultural content in South Korea remains relatively limited. Media reports suggest that while lifting the restrictions would clearly benefit the South Korean cultural industry, China's motivation to lift the ban may depend on how it directly impacts their own domestic industries, such as tourism and brand collaborations. As fans and industry leaders look toward the future, scholars anticipate that any change will be incremental. Sources suggest it could take approximately 5 years before Korean artists can operate in mainland China on the same scale as they did in the past. For now, the exclusion of mainland cities from major international tours serves as a reminder of the complex relationship between global pop culture and regional policy.